So, guys, here's something I found absolutely fascinating, and this had to do with celiac disease. I am in Columbia Presbyterian in New York City, and I'm talking to one of my doctors, and the doctor was telling me about different drugs and procedures that were coming out for all sorts of different things, but it went on to celiac disease. So he was telling me that there was a drug. I don't know how long ago. I don't know if this was just a couple of months or years ago, or if this was like a long time ago. But what he was saying that there was a drug that was very effective for celiac disease. But because the people on the placebo basically were having, I guess, the same effect. So what they did is they gave this celiac drug to, 5 people. And they gave a placebo to 5 people. And they told the placebo, like, take this and it'll help, cure your celiac. Same thing what they told, they told the people on the celiac drug, the same thing. Anyway, the people that took the real celiac drug, what he was telling me were basically, like, I guess you could say, like, I don't want to say cured, but, they were able to eat normal food. It did what it had to do. You were able to eat all the food you wanted to eat. The people that they told with the placebo, like, take this drug and you can go eat what you want to eat, I guess it was mind over matter, where their brain, I guess, told the rest of their body they believed it, and they were eating food and they were having, the gluten wasn't hurting them. So you have people that were taking a real celiac drug, and it was basically allowing them to eat whatever they wanted. And you had the people taking the placebo, and they were able to eat whatever they wanted. And I was asking them how did they were coming in for a blood test every week, and I think they had to do like an endoscopy. I don't know if it was every week or every 2 weeks. Anyway, this went on for some time. But because the people that took the real celiac drug and the people that were taking the placebo both had the same effect of now they were back to eating gluten, and they did not have any problems with their, their intestines, and their blood work was good. I guess the insurance companies can't just, pay for that or justify, whatever it was, they couldn't justify getting money for it, because I guess the people that in their head wanted to believe so strongly that whatever they were taking, would help them with their celiac and help them start eating normal food again, that they discontinued the whole thing. I said, but if you had people that were taking the real drug and it was helping them, I mean, that's a sure sign that this drug was helping. And he's like, yeah, whatever this drug was helping. It was doing whatever it was supposed to do. But I guess either drug companies or insurance companies or whatever it is, Medicaid, Medicare, they weren't able to, I guess, charge for it or get money for it because of these people that were on the placebo were having the same positive effect. And that's incredible, because if I'm giving a drug and the drug is truly helping, and the only reason why I won't give that drug is because an insurance company can't justify the, getting paid, I guess, from the government or however they work it, that is a real crime against people. But that's a story that should be told. You should know that in order to get at least funding for research for celiac disease, you have to write every one of your politicians. You have to at least write the 2 senators in your state. You have at least 2 senators in your state. Write them both that you want funding to be included in all these bills. When they do bills, they include all this, what they call pork spending, which is money going to all sorts of things. You want money for celiac research in those bills. You have to write to drug companies saying you got to find some sort of remedy or something for celiac people so people can go back to at least tolerating some sort of gluten. And I would also raise the fact that if there's a drug that's working, but you guys don't want to put it out because you might not get money, because people that have celiac disease want to believe so strongly that they can go back to eating normal again, that their mind, it's mind over matter. It actually transforms. And that's another thing I guess celiac people should look into. Meditation, positive affirmation, all sorts of stuff like that. Mind over matter to cure yourself. And there's lots of people who cure their bodies or get their bodies right through, meditation and just mind over matter. So you can look into that as well. But I find that, I don't know, the fact that there was a drug that worked, but they wouldn't put it out because the people taking the placebo believe so strongly that it actually helped them, their mind actually somehow transformed their body, I guess, that these drug companies were willing to hold all this back, really just for money. And then once they told the people it wasn't working, people went back again. So that shows you how powerful the mind is. That if you really, I guess if you're in a professional, if a doctor, if you think it's legit and you walk into some sort of lab or hospital and a guy in a white coat, he's a doctor, and he says, take this pill, it's going to help you, it's going to cure you. In your head, you're thinking like, I'm going to be cured, I'm going to be helped. And your body just goes that direction. Your mind just puts it in action and cures your body. But I figured I'd put that out there. If you know of anything or things like this, please leave some comments below. I do have things that people do for celiac, alternative things, and I'll do a video on that coming soon. But right now, write your politicians, write your drug companies, write all these philanthropists that donate millions of dollars to all sorts of crazy stuff. Ask them if they help people with celiac out. And let's get a cure. All right, guys, I will talk to you soon. Pray to God, and later.